Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, The Journey to Justice. But as you know, I am making some videos on my life right now, living in my minivan. And this is a Coleman one-burner stove. I'm in my minivan right now, so I'm a little squished. And this is in the case. It's in a carrying case. As you see, it's in a carrying case that comes with it. This costs, like, it depends where you get it from to how much they cost. So anywhere between $15, $20, $25, and depending what color you get. Also, you can get them at Walmart, Amazon, Farm and Fleet, anywhere they sell camping equipment. So they range different prices, but more or less they do the same thing. This one burner Coleman camping stove. This one is run by butane, a little butane canister, which you just pop up in here. There's a little opening, you put the can in and connect it, and press this little button down here somewhere, press it down, connect it, and turn it on. But it's in the case, as you can see. So I'm not going to demonstrate it today as it's not safe to do so, but I am just making this video to show you all the little things that I have collected to make things a little easier if I need it. Now, this little stove can cook more or less anything you want to cook on it, just like you would at home. In fact, you can use these at home for extra burner or a power outage or anything like that. All you need is your butane, propane, whatever it runs by, and have that on hand. But these little things do come in handy for heat as well. You can use them for a source of heat, but you also have to be very careful of ventilation and not catching anything on fire. So you have to really be playing safe when you mess with these things. So that is my butane Coleman camping stove, which, like I just said, it's not just a stove. Sorry about the finger. So there you go, guys. I'll put that away. So maybe I can... Yeah. Would you like to look at some curtains I put up temporarily? And my little lights. I got curtains up. I don't know if you can see them, but they are blackout curtains. But I got one side and one the other. And I need two more. To put along the rest of the side of the windows. Side windows, not the front windows. I also have lots of bungee cords hanging around. I've got bungee cords all around this minivan. You know, you see the bungee cords? Some are longer, some are shorter. I got my curtains hooked up through a bungee cord. You see that? Yeah. You really do have to use your imagination how to put curtains up. Privacy curtains. Anything like that. So now we'll go on to some of the things that I can use with my Jackery 240 Explorer. Now, or whatever you have. I'm going to show you this little waffle maker I got. It's like a little child's waffle maker. It's very tiny, and to show you the size of it, the camera might make it look a bit bigger. But just say you put an egg in there And that's how big the inside of the pan is. So here we go. Here's my tiny, and the color I got is pink. Doesn't look pink, but it is. And you open it up, and there it is. That's the size of it. It's the size of maybe a small pancake. So in this little waffle maker or pancake maker, or you can fry bacon in it, you can fry an egg in it. Just use your imagination. You can make some potato waffles, anything like that. You can make a hamburger. And all you have to do is just do that and press the thing down. And then it'll start. And here is the outlet. It goes by a regular standard outlet, which I can plug into my Jackery. So that comes in handy if you want to make some breakfast or anything like that. Now, this is a small crock pot. A very small one. And this also runs on a regular outlet, and also will fit in my Jackery 240. And you have to remember that you have to be careful on the watts. You know how much energy you're using out of these amps. And so this is why you have to get the really small ones. Well, you don't need a big one. You're living by yourself or a couple of people. But there is my small little crock pot. And you knew, guys, I have bigger versions of these in my storage. And there it is. Very small. And here's the lid. Put the lid on. And you know what you can do in a crock pot? You can make anything you want in a crock pot. And if you're on the go and you have a Jackery, plug this in and you travel to your destination, wherever you're going, and by the time you get there, if it takes you 5-6 hours or wherever you're going, your meal will be cooked by the time you get there. So we know crock pots, do take a little while to slow cook. So just keep that in mind. But you can have all your ingredients ready, make some soups, make some stews, warm things up even. Keep things warm. Whatever you want to use your crock pot for. And it comes with a few recipes. And if you need recipes, just look online and you'll find thousands of them. So there's the crock pot. Now, this little thing is my rice maker. It's very tiny, and this one is also pink. Take the lid off. Comes with a spoon. A little spoon. Comes with a little measuring jug for your water and your rice. And there it is. Just switch it on. Switches on, and all you have to do is switch it on, and it turns off and keeps things warm once it is done. And this also is run by a regular outlet. This is a very cute little thing. You can make, well, you just don't have to cook rice in a rice maker. There are other things you can cook in a rice maker. So just keep that in mind, and there are plenty of recipes online for you to enjoy. So that's my little rice maker. Now, I do have a few fans. Now, this one I've had for a long time. This one right here. Gotta move a few things here now. This little fan is battery operated. You see that? D batteries. This one runs by D batteries. So there's a on and off switch, and since I've had this a long time, it's not rechargeable batteries. It's just a regular one. But you can get rechargeable USB fans. So you can charge them and then put them where you want in your vehicle, and then they need charging again at some point. So there's one of my fans. Now I have another fancy fan that is a fancy one. It's got wood on it, and it's a black trim with chrome finish and black. And this one is a USB cord. This also fits into the jackery. It's not rechargeable, but it also will fit in a USB charging unit for your phone that you put in your cigarette lighter. So you can use your jackery, your power station, or any charging device that you use. And so you stick it in your cigarette lighter, you know, the 12 volt, with your USB adapter, and you can use that. So that is a fan I have. They come in handy in the summertime when you need 2 or 3 fans going on. I also have another fan, which one is a USB also. I had that all summer long as well. These ones you can hook on over to anything on the bungee. You see that? You can hook that onto the bungee, onto your you know, where you what do you call those sun visors at the front of your car. You can stick that over there and hang it there, or hang it over your bungee cord, or hang it over your mirror, your driver's mirror inside, and it will be perfectly fine. Now I have a light. You see that light? That's a light. It's got a little hook on it, and you can hook that anywhere in your vehicle, over your bungee cord, or anywhere that you can hook it on. It's a light, and it is a USB cord to this, and on and off switch, the on and off switch. So you can plug that into your jackery or anywhere that your extension will go in your vehicle, and you have instant light. And this light will light up your whole van real nice. And most of these things I'm showing you are $10, around $10. So this is the bargain basement, you know, everything's costing around $10. I got this, the crock pot for $10 because it was on sale. Now, some of these things I got from Amazon, Walmart, and places like that. This little heater I got a heater, and this is the heater I'm talking about. It's a heater fan. A lot of people use these for defrosting their window, for a little bit of heat to defrost their windows, but I wouldn't even bother doing that. You know, just let your car run, warm it up, and I've never ever used one of these to defrost my windows, ever. And the only reason I have this now is because it's a heat source. It's a fan. And this one plugs into your cigarette lighter or into your Jackery, any power source that you have. Now, this is the one I say that sends off a little bit of heat, will be enough to take the chill out of the air. But it does come in handy. I also have hand warmers, and I have some feet warmers in emergency. I got a pack of these in case you need them. For you don't have to buy them just because you're living in the van. You need to have some of these kind of sources if you live in a state where it gets really cold in winter, for an emergency, in case you have to walk somewhere or your van breaks down and you haven't got no heat, or these really come in handy. But if you do live in a cold state, you always keep emergency clothing in your car. Just let you know that. Everybody knows that. You keep your boots, extra warm socks, extra coat, extra blankets, extra hats and scarves and gloves, extra clothes, sweatshirts, whatever. You need to keep these in your car for an emergency. Some nice warm boots that don't leak. And you can pop these on your feet or on your hands if you have to walk anywhere. So, you know, it's just not for camping or anything. It's for emergency. Right. Now I've got some little paper clips. But these are pretty paper clips. You see those nice rose-colored paper clips? I got off of Amazon, probably for around $10 for the whole pack. You see these? It looks like a little purse. Looks like a little purse. See? You can hang your curtains up with them. If you know how to use paper clips, these ones are pretty small ones, but you can get smaller ones. And actually, you can decorate your minivan with these. They're so nice. And then you put the little fairy lights and then put a few of them, and then the light will bounce off them. There is a little gap that you have along the seam of your car, and you pop these in there, and you don't have to do no damage to your minivan. No sticky tape gluing or nailing, and these don't make marks. And if you'd like to see a video on this, there are several on YouTube. I also have a electric kettle. Just get out the way. Now, this is a small kettle, a regular electric kettle that you can use in your power station or anywhere that has an outlet. If you're camping, you can plug it in if they have outlets and electricity. But if they don't, you can use your Jackery or any power station that you've got to boil some water up. Now, you might have a baby. You have to make baby bottles, and sterilize the water. Or you need to wash up. You need warm water. You need warm water for anything. Make some coffee. Make some tea. Like I said, I also have a percolator, which I can use my Coleman stove, one burner, to boil water in it. It's not just for coffee. I can take the filters out and just boil water, or I can use this electric kettle. So I do have my backups. And so, guys, this is just an intro to my life living in my minivan. And thank you guys for stopping by. And don't forget to like,